call, please.
President Tony Boston.
Here.
Vice President Tippleman.
Here.
Treasurer Navarro. Here. Parliamentary Seeley. Senator Balaji. Senator Baker. Senator Bell. Senator Cantu.
Here.
Senator Castellanos.
Here.
Senator Dyson. Senator Franklin. Senator Grimm. Senator Hart. Here. Senator Hickens. Here. Senator Hood.
Here.
Senator Jawad. Here. Senator Jobe. Here. Senator Johnson.
Here.
Senator McDaniel. Senator McLeod.
Here.
Senator Morris. Senator
Here.
Senator Brady.
Here.
Senator Nagarajan. Here. Senator Novak. Senator Parrish. Here. Senator Patel.
Here.
Senator Rodriguez. Senator Rogers.
Here.
Senator Ross. Senator Severin.
Here.
Senator Shaka. Here. Senator Strothai.
Here.
Senator Sweetland.
Here.
Senator Thomas.
Here.
Okay, thank you. All in favor of approving last week's minutes, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, last week's minutes are now approved. Is anyone here for open forum today? Senator Hood?
Sorry.
Okay, so quick thing. Open forum is actually for students not in SGA. So if you have time to bring it up, definitely bring it up in the
Okay, I thought you said open forum.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. About that. Anyone else for open forum? Okay. I also forgot to mention, Secretary Seeley is not going to be here today, so I'm sorry, Parliamentary Seeley is not going to be here today, so Sean Rogers will be taking over. Do you have anyone for speaker's podium? Michelle, are you guys here for speaker's podium?
Yes.
You guys are more than welcome to come up here and speak.
Right here, Susan? Yeah.
How are y'all tonight?
Great.
Thank you. Good. We kind of didn't let the president know we were coming. I just arrived on campus. I'm the general manager at Tarleton State University. Been to a lot of SGA meetings when we first as Sodexo came on campus, which we've been there 9 years. So with transition is pains, and I became extremely close to the SGA presidents and worked, and it was a team partnership, and that's what I hope that we can do at Tyler with SGA and Sodexo. Tammy used to work for me at Tarleton. She was catering manager, and she was phenomenal. I think that I've read some ads or some articles in the paper. I think it came out Tuesday, but I just saw it today. Tammy just saw them today. So I wanted to come and speak to that, and I think that a lot of times I managed a lot of people, and prior to that I was a high school teacher of computer science. I taught, coached basketball and softball, taught all the technology classes, and I have daughters, 29 and 24. So I understand being a teacher that we're here for the students. That's what's most important. Right now, that's the only reason I have a job is because I'm feeding students, and my daughters went to college at Tarleton. So it's very important to us, including Tammy, that y'all are happy with our services, and we will do within reason what it takes to make y'all get there or prove ourselves to you. I think whatever career you are in, y'all know that I need to hurry too in my time.
No, go for it.
As y'all get into the real world and decide what you want to be when you grow up, I finally decided I wanted to be a foodie. You'll know with transition, there's always pains. With someone new in leadership, it takes personalities, getting to know each other. So that's what I think that we have to do is get to know Tammy's personality, the team's personality, and find out what y'all want and what you're not satisfied, and try to make the changes that we can. I'm very big, because I have a high school background of teaching, to involve students. Imani works for Sodexo. She's a senior here. There's also a gentleman that we hired that is a graduate of Tyler. His name's Sidell. He works for Tammy. So I think it would be beneficial to have them involved in the meetings that y'all want them at. When you run a company like this and you're thrown into it, believe it or not, Tammy's been, I'm not trying to make you feel sorry for her, because I feel sorry for her.
No.
I mean, she works till 11, 12, 1 o'clock. That's just the nature of our business, to get it right and get the right people in place. Because a lot of times you hire and they're not the right people. They don't fit. They're not doing the things you need, and it takes time. With Sodexo, you can't just go firing people to make it the right transition and the right team and the right group to keep y'all happy. So I want to speak to a few things that y'all said or was written in the article. And I can't remember. I know there's 7. 7's my favorite number, so that struck me as a sign.
I was number 1.
Yeah.
Tammy was number 1. I don't even remember what it said, but I think we'll skip that one. We can come back if y'all have any questions. Number 2, someone tell me what that is real quick.
As far as the article,
Yes.
Oh.
I have not read it.
I haven't read it.
You have it.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
know one, I'll skip down while he looks, was about Chick-fil-A pricing. When we do pricing on campus, when it's a national brand, we go with the suggested prices of Chick-fil-A. If you look, whoever wrote this article, they are correct about the location on Truth Street. Their bundled value meal is cheaper than ours because we don't offer one. But the prices in the mall are equivalent to what we charge here. What you do when you do retail pricing is you try to get a good fair price, and then you see what the competition is around, and then you pay for a service of, oh, I don't have to go to the Starbucks downtown and get in my car and find a parking spot. I'll buy it right here. So that's kind of how we do pricing. Tell me another one.
And also with Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, they have their prices.
They have suggested
With
prices.
Chick-fil-A, it being a Chick-fil-A Express, any of you that are familiar with Chick-fil-A, they have very strict rules, very. So we're not allowed, we would love to offer their full menu, but we're not allowed to do that.
So Tammy's asked for the fruit cup and the grilled chicken salad, and you have to have a certain piece of equipment that we didn't get. The one over there is not the newest model. The newest model, if you know Chick-fil-A, and I have one, they change their equipment. That's how they make money. They keep changing their equipment. So now the piece of equipment over there is outdated, and the new piece of equipment would cost $7,000. So we just need to order that piece of equipment to have grilled chicken. What else was there?
The quality of food.
Quality of food. I mean, I honestly can't disagree with that. The quality of food needs to increase over there. We are doing some major things to make that happen. Unfortunately, it'll be some change in careers. But you will, starting tomorrow. I would really like y'all all, I don't know if this is the normal group, and I haven't asked Tammy her permission.
How many do you usually have?
Around, what, 25 to 30?
I would really like y'all to talk to Amani or Tammy, the ones in this room, and get a free coupon to eat in the Met and start trying it after tomorrow. We've made an immediate change that starts tomorrow. And give us a chance, because we understand, we believe you. We've talked to people. We talked to people today. There were some people happy, but they're in the Met. We have a lot to improve.
I would be happy with that.
Yeah. What else?
We're not happy.
Yeah, Adam, you said give us a chance.
Yes.
So when it comes to meal plans, I guess some of the senators, they're forced to buy a meal plan.
Yes.
So I guess they really have an option. They have to try it or not because they have to get a meal plan.
Yeah. At every campus, when there's a contracted vendor like we are, the university and that contracted vendor come up with a group effort of who has to buy a meal plan. So at my campus, it's anybody that lives on campus has to buy a meal plan. They don't have an option, but that's a university decision as they come into a contract with us. So I don't know what your setup is who has to be on a meal plan. Senators?
No.
No?
It's apartments and dorms.
Okay.
That's a university decision when it comes down to it.
It's normal.
We're looking for a variety of food.
The variety of food is the same. It needs to change.
Well, the variety of the food has changed since I first got here, but it still needs to be.
It's still,
I don't know, my chefs came down and we're the ones that opened this and set the menus, and there was supposed to be some stir fry every day and some change in variety of food. Sodexo offers variety. Y'all should be having themed meals. Like next week, we have Mardi Gras at Tarleton, so we're having a big crawfish thing. Y'all should be getting that, and you're not, and it will start.
Well, we're not gonna have a crawfish thing next week.
not crawfish, sorry.
I mean, that
It's
can't
hard to
happen
get.
next week. But whatever the next themed event, you'll see them start coming up every single month. There'll be themed events. There'll be a calendar at the front of the mat, and you'll be able to see what themed events are coming.
It did say, is that the same paragraph that was talking about healthy options,
Yes.
vegan, yes,
Vegetarian and vegan.
vegetarian.
Yeah, and Sodexo offers 2 programs that, like he's referring to Tarleton, I'm sorry, that's what we're there, and I hate when my boss does that to me. I could care less about what school he's talking about. I want to talk about mine. Sodexo offers a program called Mindful, and it is being mindful of what you're eating, fresh, green. And then there's a program called Simple Servings, very bland, celiac, gluten-free. It can, people that have health issues. Simple servings are very simple servings, very little seasoning, no butter and stuff like that. So Sodexo offers those menus for vegan, healthy.
We're doing vegetarian mainline.
Good. So
But we could do more.
yes, and we should be doing more. And with the new person coming in tomorrow that will start down there, you'll start seeing more rotation in menus.
Are you looking to take questions?
Yes, whatever.
For those who plan to ask questions, please make sure to be respectful in all the questions you ask.
Yeah, be nice.
We can't read minds, so we're not coming in, we're not mad at anybody. This is how you build a relationship. And that's what we do. And that's one of the main reasons we brought Amani, is because she is a student. And so she's in your shoes and she knows. And we want to build that relationship. Or, I was watching when I was sitting out there. Are y'all like going and getting water out of a vending machine or something right now if you have something to drink? We want to partner with you guys. Like, are you giving this water away to people in the meeting? Or we could maybe bring you water to one of your meetings, or once a month maybe have a dinner and feed you. Of course, we have to talk about all that, but that's what we do at other universities. You build that relationship. And we do want to hear your opinions because we can't read minds, and that's how we know.
The opinions, though. It's not that we're not aware.
No, but it's a constant knowing that we followed through and we did fix it. We that's part of it. Any other?
Yes, sir.
Some of the students want to go boxes or look at go boxes in the
Yes.
because they don't have time to sit down.
Yes. We are aware of that, and we are working on a solution. It would be temporary for the next 3 months, and then we would start something that is involved or added to the meal plan in the fall. So there are things in action. I want to be very transparent. We are trying to get approval to add some of the eco-friendly containers. They're green, they have a lid. You have to bring them back and we clean them and give you a new one for the rest of the semester, just to build a partnership and let y'all see that we have heard and we hear that you want to go. So we are working on that. I don't know that you'll see it next week, like you'll see a change in food starting tomorrow, but I can't promise you'll see the next food to go next week, but very soon. And we can update and report on that next week if y'all have a meeting.
Could you just re-clarify on, I believe y'all have given this answer before, but why is it again that we can't have the space in the library that was used to be a coffee shop?
Right. When we took over, when you get in the real world, like I said, you'll all have bosses. We have a boss that has seen a lot in his business. And to have pharmacy next to library, he thought that the business would not be good for both side by side. We have learned that y'all do want it back, So we are going to, I don't know. how
I went
soon.
last week and toured it.
Tammy went last week, and
We got to check.
our plan is to open it back up
For late night.
late night.
Pharmacy's open during the day, which is just, not very far. But for late night, I met with the lady in charge of the library. I looked at the space. There's lots of stuff that needs to be fixed in there. So we're going to make sure all the equipment works, things can get touched up and go from there.
Let me ask y'all something about that because we're starting to do it at my account. There is a machine, it's a Starbucks machine, and you can choose cappuccino, lattes, coffee, all that yourself. It's a
Takes a minute.
self-serve machine.
Have any of you seen it?
Have y'all seen it?
I've seen Keurigs of the kind that
It's-
also.
Do y'all think that would be a solution there, or you want a live person with
Food options.
food options and stuff? Is it coffee or is it coffee and
I was
food?
disappointed that it's not even in the library. You have to walk out of the library to go into this little alley kind of thing, right?
I do.
But-
I have gotten food there when I was studying late nights. Being something
Yeah.
to kind of keep going.
Right.
It's open until 2 a.m. now, so if there's finals, we can definitely take advantage of
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Right.
And we get hungry.
And-
And you want coffee.
Oh, yeah.
And during finals, we tried to team up with the librarian and do our hours as with the finals hours, because y'all are in there studying, so we have late night during finals, and that's something we can look at. Yes, sir.
Are you guys in a hiring freeze?
Yeah.
Some more people might help
Yes.
with
Yeah.
the customer
I'm
service.
hiring
daily.
Yes.
Personally, I'm hiring daily.
Oh, we have it. We have ads out. She is hiring daily. If y'all know of anybody, yes, we are
We send them
hiring.
our way.
Unfortunately, we're letting people go daily because there's complaints, and we're hiring just as fast as we can. So yes, absolutely. When we do orientation pitches, we tell the freshmen coming in, we hire students.
We
It's a
love-
great
yes,
job. We
love
work
hiring
around your schedule. Yes, sir.
I like the interaction that's going on right now and say opening the relationship. I see that as an ongoing thing. Can we expect to see back in touch base in a
Well, we
certain
need-
period of time?
A relationship without the GM from Charlton.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I understand that, obviously.
As much as I love Kim,
But,
we need it
yes,
without her.
but we're still around and here.
Yeah, yeah.
We're here to support
Maybe
her and this
monthly, we can
university.
talk
Mhm.
about things, how things have changed.
right.
Or maybe even less, more of that, I don't know, some sort of recurring thing instead of there's a problem, so now I have to talk again. It just.
Yes. And I will tell y'all real quick in answer to your question. I grabbed Tammy from the presidential event.
Right.
We're doing the event over there. It was a last minute thing. I thought we needed to be here. I haven't even got to talk to Tammy about my thought, but I really want Imani or Sadell or someone to be a liaison. Tammy's slammed trying to get the things y'all want done. So it would be nice to have someone that y'all work directly through, and then they can work with Tammy. And when you want Tammy here, she can work that in. But as a regular, if that's something you want, we can, maybe talk about Imani or someone coming and representing.
So we can make sure, y'all have like a newsletter or something, whatever, we can leave that information on how you get in contact with them. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Are y'all looking to increase your hours? I know we talked about the people that are working, the hours are really hard to get around to dinner. Have y'all looked at that?
So we're up until 8. So I don't know
Later than
what.
that. I get off at 9:30.
At the Met or
Get off at
retail?
9:30?
Yes. So I know a lot of other people that are on that same type of schedule.
At the Met or retail?
That is what I'm looking at.
Okay. It's not something we've discussed that I've heard of, but we'll write it down.
And I know some night classes, I think they are from like 6 to 8:45. I thought, like, I remember when I had a night class my freshman year, and I wouldn't be able to go to the night.
Right. And that is something a lot of universities experience. So they do a location that is late night. So that's something that we can talk about. Yes, sir.
Have you guys discussed figuring out ways to increase that subway? Because
Yeah.
it takes a very, very long time.
Because it's the same people that were there with the company before, like they've been here years, those same people that are working up there. So I probably need to switch up the team or something.
Yeah. I noticed it too. I mean, it was 20-something minutes in the line. And it's the same Caprina, Danita. They're the same that were here with Airmark, but it is something that we brought Subway in to retrain to see if we can make the traffic flow faster, and it's not happening. So obviously you have to look at your employees then and maybe make some transitions or changes. So yes, we are aware of that, and we will work on that.
We always want to give the employee every chance and every opportunity to train them and teach them.
Yeah.
So it's going to take a little bit of time, but then if that doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out.
Speed of service is huge. It's part of Sodexo, speed of service. So within Subway, yes, there should be more speed of service. Yes, sir.
So the question about night signs, are y'all looking to expand the hours on?
Yeah, we have talked about that. Closing at 2. I know it's primarily a breakfast venue, but closing at 2, we didn't even get to eat till after 2 today, so I was, bummed. So yes.
How are you liking the Einsteins? It being a new concept. Seem to like it?
It's good.
Do y'all go there in the morning mostly, or are you even trying the lunch?
I forgot, what time does it open?
At 7.
So, okay, yeah, I think it is.
How the Asiago bagel, make sure.
Yes, sir.
You said there's going to be change tomorrow on the map. Exactly what it means.
One of my favorite students last name was Phil, and he's the doctor down in
New York. Yeah. So you did. I saw that earlier.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Like the change tomorrow being at the Met. Like what is being changed?
There's a new chef coming in. And he has an experience. And it will take him, what we do on a menu rotation cycle, the chef is to do 2 weeks out, and you should be able to go to your website and see 2 weeks of the menus. So this chef is going to come in tomorrow working off someone else's menu. So please expect the food to be good, but the variety to be something that comes as he gets his feet in the door and changes the menu. Yes, sir.
When you guys in the Met change from breakfast to lunch, there's no concern for putting food out? So,
There is, and I talked to myself.
I mean, yesterday I went there after class and I had to leave without eating because I had class.
And I will tell you, without Tammy talking, she told me when I got here that she had just spoken to her employees. At 10:30, they switch over, and correct me if I'm wrong, but at 10:30, they switch over and go to lunch. And she said, there has to be food out.
Yeah, we made an omelet for her the other day because
Yeah.
the same thing happened. And it's just getting my employees to do what I've asked them to do.
So please don't leave there without saying,
Yeah, I mean,
when I see
you know,
Tammy
but-
or Imani,
yeah.
I'm hungry and I want some
I
food.
mean,
I reiterated it
employees
again today.
don't really seem to bother.
No, they don't. I agree. Right. Yeah, I agree.
Yes, sir.
Chick-fil-A, I know after they close, y'all can't get out sandwiches or anything, but have y'all ever thought about putting them in the C-store in the fridge or?
Chick-fil-A's policy, and we'll lose our license if we don't follow it, it's a 14-minute holding pattern. So because of food, health, safety, you can keep that sandwich for 14 minutes, and they literally want you to throw it in the trash and cook new sandwiches. So we would get in trouble with auditors. I would love to do that.
Yeah.
We have concession stands, and I want to sell Chick-fil-A sandwiches over at the stadium, and they won't let me. But yes, we would love to.
Chick-fil-A, like I said, is very strict. So if they walk in the door and they see something like that, they will immediately close the door.
And
So we have to follow their policy.
it's nothing bad against Chick-fil-A.
No,
Those
they're
are
a great
national
company.
brands. If you're dealing with national brands, you have to follow their procedures and policies.
Same thing with Starbucks.
Yes, sir. So yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
You're-
I was in the way. I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't mean to beat a dead horse, but just another concern company backing up on Julio's comment. Especially on the weekends, the food in the Met tends to be a little bit scarce.
Yes.
And and that's something that I've noticed. I mean, I don't go to the Met a lot. Like I have a friend that lives at Hall that is at the Met a lot. And like when we get back from practice on Saturday at like 4 o'clock, it's just like a weird time, and there's like usually not a lot of food out there for her or for me at all, you know. So and that's just like a reoccurring thing. It's like it's on the weekends.
Yes.
So yeah.
So I had a mom call me about that. Her daughter had told her. We were out of milk, I think, a couple of weeks ago. And so she sent a picture to her mom of the dry cereal, which is not okay. And so if anybody was there this weekend, it was better. It's just getting people to understand what our standards are and what's not okay. Well, we can't run out of ranch dressing. We can't run out of milk, right? Those kind of things. getting everybody on the same page, following the rules.
And variety across campuses, variety on the weekends is less, because if you're in business, you understand that managers usually work Monday through Friday, and then the employees know they're gone. So there has to be some manager presence on the weekends to ensuring that we have quality food and variety. Yes, sir.
One of the concerns that students have, I'm sure you guys wash your dishes, but they're afraid to drink from the glasses because other people have drank from the glasses.
Yes.
And I know that the straws could cause some problems. Is there a solution to this, like straws or another way to where concerns of drinking out of someone else's glass?
It is a possibility for straws. We try to go away from straws because we create sustainability efforts, plus straws tear up our dish machines. And if you go to a restaurant, you have to drink out of people's glasses. What we need to do is ensure that our temps are right. We keep temp logs on the dish machine. And then at our place, there's some chemicals that we soak them in overnight to get them even more clean. And it needs to be set up on a regular cleaning schedule. So let us try to get that master cleaning down and get it better. And if you're still not happy with the cuts themselves and they're not restaurant quality, then we can look at it again.
I was at the Met yesterday and I picked up a spoon and it's just like, I look at all the spoons, there's so many stains on the spoons. Yeah. It's just, I don't know, like, I kind of want to like bring my own silverware sometimes, but like after looking at that, it's just so crazy to like think about that I'm eating with that spoon. You know, it's just not constant more.
And in rural Hick town of Stephenville, it's because of the hard water, and we had to get a water softener and an iron filter. And I don't know the situation with Tyler and water, but it's something that we can look at. It's the first I've heard of it, but it is something we can look into with chemicals and cleaning. Every time we do a catering event, we polish every single piece of silverware. It's a little hard when you're rotating every single day, but we can look deeper into this. That's really, at every campus, a huge concern with students. We hear that time and time again, and it's something we need to concentrate on and do a better job of.
Some of the students were concerned because I think, what was it, a week ago, there was a fire down in the Met.
Yes.
And, can you explain what that was all about?
I cannot explain it because it wouldn't be the right story. I'll let Tammy explain what happened. We've had fires at Tarleton and the sprinklers come on and stuff. But what happened exactly?
Yeah.
I've been told the story, but I don't.
The cook was melting butter in a saucepan and turned around to do something, turned around and it caught fire. So he picked up the pan to remove it from the area. When he did, he went under a sprinkler head and the heat had the sprinklers come on in the dish room. And it was just in the dish room, but they couldn't get the sprinklers to come off. So there was a fire, but it was never out of the saucepan. It was the sprinklers that caused water to go everywhere because for 30 minutes they were just pouring down. So is that the question? Yeah. I mean, because, yeah, we all had to evacuate. It sucked. We were an hour late opening back up for dinner just because we were being extra careful. I didn't want to take any chance anybody was going to eat with anything or on anything that might be contaminated. But it
So
was
they
all from
threw
the
all
water.
the food away and started over, so there was a lag. And
Well, we were waiting on the health department to
And
get
the health
their say
department.
all clear.
those kind of things, whether you're dealing with Ansel systems or fire sprinklers, you know, they'll go off if there's smoke or grease fire or anything, and that happens a lot. But for no foodborne illness of students, it has to happen. It does happen. That's training employees and teaching them that you can't do that. So it was a very unfortunate situation.
I'm just going to direct y'all to her.
We have satellite senators that are listening.
They're from other campuses.
Okay.
Mhm.
Senator Cantu was asking what y'all are doing for him specifically, because he is at a satellite campus and he's paying for the same services.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
Yeah, he wants to know what y'all are doing for him as a satellite senator since he's paying for the same services.
What is his satellite?
What campus is he from? Yeah, Houston.
So I guess I don't understand.
He pays for an LPN here?
Senator Cantu?
Am I unmuted?
Yes.
Okay. I guess my question is, so you guys were talking about providing services like straws, and we aren't able to even get napkins. I'm just wondering, like, 'cause I'm also paying for stuff. Where are my services? I mean, do y'all deliver to the Houston campus, or how does that work?
Would you repeat your question, please?
Let me type it.
Do y'all know what she's talking about?
I couldn't be saying it, and I'm sitting right next to it.
Because I didn't know, I mean, she's in Houston?
Yes.
We do not want to keep y'all,
Yeah,
or
we
take
got-
up your time. We're willing to stay as long as you want, or we'll leave.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
My office, does everybody know where my office is? I am in this little closet of an office behind Chick-fil-A, right? So if you go, there's the entrance going to the lounge area where all the pool tables and karaoke. I listen to karaoke a lot. People don't even know I'm in there working, but I'm right there. I don't think I've ever turned anyone away that wants to talk to me about a question. Now, I will say there's been a couple of reporters that I probably have not talked to because they've been back over and over and over. But I can promise you, I'm going to talk to anybody that comes up. So it's even, I've got my card out there that has my cell phone number on there. I'm not trying to be hard to work with or anything. I will say I feel like we've had a lot of shit to fix since the day I got here. And I'm really trying to get a lot fixed, but y'all need to start seeing more results.
She typed it out. She was just wondering what general services are provided for satellite camps.
I wouldn't think any. Yeah. And they're in Houston and we're in Tyler, so I can't imagine. But they don't pay for a meal plan, right?
Not aware, to be honest.
Do you want to ask her? I mean, I haven't even, I was.
Because we're campus services, so it would just be like, if she's on a campus.
And we can leave our card for her to email us.
Definitely.
That'd be great.
And ask us for.
I'm sure she'd appreciate that.
Okay.
So
Guys, number one, I want to make sure I say this. I always say this, and she can get mad at me if she wants to. She's my boss. But number one, not Monty, but Tammy, Kim, and I, number one, we are mothers. We are moms. We all have children that are either in college or have been in college. We do not want any kids to ever go without eating or to be hungry, and we want to make sure they're taken care of. Like I said, we're moms, and we can become mama bears when we need to. So we're here for you guys. So please know that. Please know that we're being very honest with you and genuine.
And I will tell you something. I'm not going to defend Tammy. Articles and all that, because she can be a bear. No, I'm joking.
Mama
She's
bear.
one of the best people in the world when you get to know her. But I sat in her office today, and literally, it was like a revolving door. She couldn't even get anything accomplished because people were constantly coming in and asking questions.
Not students.
No,
No.
employees. But that's why she's trying to do
I'm sorry to interrupt
everything.
y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and interrupt y'all. So this is not a drill. I want everybody to get back up in front, away from the door,
Should I pause
and
it?
to remain quiet.
Yeah.